In the 1960s, Seiko was poised to produce timepieces that were of the same quality as the Swiss. And to accomplish this, they produced two different luxury lines that were made by two different small companies that they owned. The first was, of course, Grand Seiko in 1960, and the second was called King Seiko in 1963. Today, the King Seiko has been revived and is described as its own brand on Seiko's website, which leads me to believe that what we are seeing here is just the beginning of these pieces, with a release of 5 refreshed options with different dial colors. I chose my favorite to discuss today in the SPB281. These pieces are designed to be a homage to the 1965 KSK, which is the piece that defined King Seiko. The features that they share are a sharp and angular case design, razor-edged hands, and a bracelet that resembles the original. The emblem has even been translated into an updated version of the original King Seiko emblem. But will this rebirth be enough to convince you to purchase this instead of a Grand Seiko and propel the King Seiko line forward to a possible standalone brand? Or will this just be another overlooked reissue? Let's find out. What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you awesome watch content at least once a week. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, and I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Grand Seiko SPB281, which is a sporty GMT limited edition with a snow-inspired dial. This one has a combination of many of the most attractive features that Grand Seiko has to offer, and I recommend having a look at this one if you like sport watches in general. Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my Seiko SPB281 Patty Baby Marine Master, which I've installed a Hirsch Robbie strap on to jazz it up a little bit. I'm going on a trip to Thailand later in the summer, and I'm thinking this might actually be the watch to bring with me. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The King Seiko SPB281 has a 36.9mm case width, a 12.2mm thickness, a 43.5mm lug-to-lug, a 19.1mm lug width, a 30.9mm crystal diameter, and weighs in at 131.15 grams. The case is made out of stainless steel and has a sharp angular design to resemble that of the 1965 KSK. It has matte finish on the top of the lugs, a facet of high polish at the edges, and more matte finish on the sides. The bezel is high polished, and we have a box-style sapphire crystal that protrudes above it that has anti-reflective coating on the inner surface to deliver high legibility from any angle. The crown can be found at the 3 position, is non-screw down, and has the King Seiko refreshed logo on the top of it. The dial is in silver, and this one has a brushed texture on it, but Seiko also has an oddly redundant, slightly lighter sunburst textured version that was released at the same time. The markers are bold and faceted rectangles, which are in a high polish with a double version at the 12 position that has a texture on it to help provide legibility and a nice sparkle. A black minute grade can be found between the markers. Seiko is applied in silver tone at the top middle portion of the dial. The hour and minute hands are Dauphine style and are in high polish, with a simple pointed second hand. King Seiko and automatic can be found at the bottom middle portion of the dial, just like Grand Seiko used to do. No lume can be found on this piece. The caseback is closed and has the King Seiko refreshed emblem in the center. The movement is the in-house 6R31 caliber, which is the no-date version of the 6R35. This has a 70-hour power reserve, is automatic, it hacks, and it's windable, and has an accuracy of losing 15 to gaining 25 seconds per day. It beats at 21,600 beats per hour and has 24 joules. The bracelet pays homage to the original King Seiko and is a multi-link design that has been faceted to give it an extra pop of shine. It has a deployant clasp with push-button release that has King Seiko engraved on it. The King Seiko SPB281 is 100-meter water resistant, is not a limited edition, and can be yours for $1,700. Now for my personal opinion. So I must say that this looks and feels very premium. The proportions are excellent for a smaller wrist, and it looks great on my 6.5-inch one without feeling feminine. I like the dial texture on this piece the best, and I think that it looks the most premium out of the bunch, which is why I chose it. While this is not Grand Seiko, it actually feels like it has similar construction, just without the Zaratsu polishing or higher level movement, and absolutely feels a cut above the other Seiko pieces, which are priced a bit below anyway. The 6R31 movement is excellent, and at this price point is great to see a 70-hour power reserve, and it has the ability to be regulated to near COSC levels. I can see this being a great option for someone who isn't ready to spend a bit more and get a Grand Seiko, but wants a quality and aesthetic that is a step towards it. I'll recommend this one to anyone who would like a piece that is on the smaller side, likes a clean and vintage style look, and would like a great bang for the buck as far as quality and construction goes. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.